Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Characters I Will Defend, Episode 2. In this episode, the character I will be defending is Ming-Ming Duckling from the Wonder Pets. Now, I know that some people don't really like Ming-Ming, and I can kind of see why. I mean, sometimes she can get a bit ahead of herself. Sometimes she claims she can do things by herself. She claims to be sometimes the center of attention. I mean, I can, I kind of get it. But listen. I would defend this Duckling, okay? She, I know I say this at this point. I'm saying this for a lot of characters I'm gonna defend. She's literally me coded, like my toddler self coded. And mind you, I say toddler because remember, in the episode where it all began, she was the she's confirmed to be the youngest because she was the last one of the team to be to um to be born because she was born out of an egg. And look, a lot of moments in the show, I love Mimi, okay? I love it when she's I love it when she's saving the day. I love it sometimes when she claims I could do it all by myself. And and I also love it when she's actually sometimes a translator because whenever they save other birds, let's say the episodes in the um save the kitten, save the baby birds and save the goslings, she's a bird and she can communicate with them. She can communicate with them, even though she speaks real words. The birds in those episodes are just listed off. They can't really, obviously, Winnie and Tuck can't understand them. Ming can because she's a bird. So I feel like if people wanna hate her, take note of how she could be most sometimes resourceful. I say sometimes because I will admit sometimes she could be, like I said, a bit of ahead of herself. But honestly, I love her for that, because um I mean, for example, like in the in the episode Save the Penguin, she claimed that I'll find the penguin all by myself. But then Lenny corrects her and says, "How about we do it together?" And then Ming Ming, I know people would kind of criticize her for saying this, but I can't help but just smirk. But she's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot the together thing." Just, I'm so sorry. I love her for that. She's cute. She's cute. She's adorable. She, um, I like her best moments. Her best moments for me is one of the moments I can top off. Not think of the top of my head is a lot of cute moments. Obviously, I mean where it all began. Obviously, all the things with Baby Ming, adorable. Um, to Kalamazoo and back to Kalamazoo when she has to look after her cousin Marvin, and especially at the end of to Kalamazoo, where she's like to Marvin when she finally gets him to fall asleep, she's like, "You remind me of me, unfortunately." I can't help but laugh at that. I'm so sorry. I look, and apparently there's this YouTuber that I watch. She did a lore video on the Wonder Pets, and she claimed that um, Ming Ming is a menace, and that's pretty mean. But then there was this commenter who commented on her video that told her that said the F word and claimed that if Ming Ming was a menace, we all be dead by now. But um, I mean, the YouTuber that I watch, I mean, I didn't like what she said, but I'm not gonna go after her saying that. But the commenter that told her to f off, first of all, that's rude, and so yeah, they're kind of wrong in their both ways. But the commenter, who said that is mostly wrong because of what he said. But I kind of see where he's coming from, and apparently, she said that Ming Ming and Tuck had beef. First of all, there. I mean, yes, sometimes they kind of go back and forth. And in the episode "Save the Dalmatian," when Tuck was going for a hug, wanted a hug from Ming Ming, she kind of dodged his hug. But I mean, that can happen with anybody. That's not just because somebody accidentally dodges a hug. That doesn't mean that they're not friends anymore. I mean, sure, they kind of go back and forth, but look, good friends sometimes have arguments. Like in the episode, I mean, like in the episode "Save the Beaver." I mean, Ming Ming was in Tuck's terrarium, and he messed around with his stuff, and they weren't talking to each other. But then when it was time, but then when they decided that they have to talk to each other to help to help out the baby beaver. What was it? The beaver? Beaver? No, no, no. It was the otter. Yeah, it was save the. It was save the um. I think it was save the otter, right? I want to be sure because I don't want to accidentally like. Was it save the otter? I think it was save the otter. I don't know if I was, but anyway, they had to talk to each other because, well, they got into an argument. And friends do that. Friends do that. Now, if they were adults, I would be like, come on, grow the heck up. But no, they're young. Okay, they are young. Lenny is older than them, and Ming Ming is the youngest. So it's kind of like a older sister, older sibling, little sibling relationship with Ming Ming and Tuck. Sure, sometimes they go at each other, but they still love each other. They do. They explicitly do love each other. Not I mean, platonically. They're good friends. They're like family. Family goes through arguments, and that's completely fine. You don't just assume somebody like just because somebody has a couple of arguments with a person they're around with 24/7 that they don't love each other. They do love each other. People who are around each other 24/7 are bound to get into some arguments. They're bound to get into some disagreements. And besides, what's the fun if everybody agrees all the time? So, in conclusion, I get it why Ming Ming sometimes gets hate. I get it why sometimes, she gets the things that she does. And it's just, I get it. You know? I mean, I totally get it. But at the same time, I have, it's, it will be my duty, my honor to defend Miss Duckling. I will defend her with my life. And it's more than just defending. It's more than just defending. It's more than that. Because defending this duckling, I will do. And as in the word of Ming-Ming, this is serious. And I will seriously defend this duckling. And that's all I'm gonna say. So that's why Ming-Ming is a character that I will defend, and that's why I love her. So tune in for characters I will defend, episode 3. I mean, episode 3. See you all next time. Okay, hey, so I forgot to mention in my Minion review, it's something that I was going to talk about, but I forgot. So it's kind of a fun fact. So the voice actor who voiced Ming Ming, Diana Lee, I don't know if I said her name right, but in the episode "Save the Duckling," in the song Ming Ming's Lament, when she's stuck on top of the schoolhouse with tree sap. I don't know if you know this, but when Diana Lee sung that song, she was actually in tears. And rewatching the episode again, I could hear her like I hear her like if you really listen to it, you can really visualize just Diana just holding back tears. Like I mean, some on rare occasions, some voice actors will cry to make the characters they're voicing cry. So if that's not one of the best examples of that, then that's just too. And I'll tell you one thing. as a Ming defender, I was crying along with her. I was crying along with her and rewatching it. I was like, "It's okay, Diana. It's okay. You can cry. I'm crying along with you. I'm crying along with you." But yeah, just want to add that little fun fact in. So